at that point.
For instance, you get with a girl, right? Say we get with a girl and we want to have sex with her, right? Right? So in the beginning, she's like, well, I usually make niggas wait 90 days, be lying and shit, right? But anyway, say that, right? So,
I wasn't just on his couch last night.
Right. All right, so we welcome to the third episode of He Said, She Said. We have guests. I'm gonna let them introduce themselves. So,
my name is Marcel.
My name is Shantae.
I'm Chrissy.
okay. So the topic we decided to go with today is
Oh, you waiting on me?
drum roll.
Don't do that.
Pick out the box. Let's see what they get.
All right.
Watch the bottom.
A man doesn't need to be perfect to make a woman happy. All he needs to do is be the man he said he was when he first met her.
So, what do you feel about that type of? Do you feel like that's true or not?
I feel like you should be honest.
Huh?
You should be honest from the beginning. If I know what I'm dealing with from the beginning, it makes it a little bit easier. But when I come in with my own expectations, you understand what I'm saying about that? Like,
I must have missed the name of the topic. What was it called?
How do you?
I thought it said, do a man have to be
Perfect.
Don't have to be perfect to
Oh,
be
you said
happy.
honest though. You talking about honest. That's like
Because I'm gonna tell you why I say that. A lot of dudes will come into a situation not knowing who he is, so he's gonna lie to you, right? So he's not really giving you his real intention.
Because he got a motive.
He has a
tell you
motive.
what he want, right.
But a real man, to me, I see you struggling, but it's what you do during that struggle that matters to me. Are you gonna sit and ride with a woman, or are you gonna get your shit together and actually build up? Like,
Right, but I don't think what he's saying, because what you're about to say is, when you say the struggle part or something like that,
I think they mean this. When they say perfect, I think they mean have a good job, have a car.
But
I think they
nobody's
mean that
perfect.
like.
and I don't think
No.
perfect, I disagree with you when you say perfect. I think when they say perfect is a perfect guy as a, he have no flaws, and like, I don't have to be perfect, like let's eliminate all the money. I'm saying perfect as a, he's a good boyfriend.
Yeah.
He take care of this. He make her happy, but he don't have to be perfect as a, you have flaws, you human.
Right.
That's what that quote mean, right?
So we can just attack all of them. All of them.
Yeah, because
So
how
the
we
first
think.
one you said is the honest, right? So I think that's like a dead. I think that's regardless. Like if you come to a relationship not honest, that's gonna destroy it already. Like off rip.
Right, but it's like you do meet a lot of people that they honest. Well, honest. What they say when they say, "I lied to you." I didn't lie to you because I didn't tell you. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, so do we say that's not true? Is they true? Is they truthful? Because I didn't tell you my business. That made me a liar.
right.
Everybody lies to a certain extent. 'Cause you don't always come off like telling everybody the full truth. You know what I mean? Like you don't just come out like
anybody, right? And just tell them, give them my
Right,
all. Like you just honest.
So with that being said, as the person on the other end of that, do you think that that's wrong? Like when you look at that man, or would you look at that woman as not being perfect if you find out something a month from now, and she say, "Well, I didn't tell you because I just didn't want you to be hurt, or I didn't want you to look at me a certain way." Do you feel like that would be wrong for her, or do you feel like that would be wrong for him?
That's wrong. Because it's not.
Okay.
And there's no such thing as perfect. No one is
Right.
perfect.
I know that's
So what would you say?
It's like when they say perfect, I'm like, it's a lot of people, man or female. It's not never. They never will be satisfied. You know what I'm saying? He can be perfect. He can. I'm talking about he got, like I say, car, job, good job, work at GM, take care of his kids. He got his own house, but it will always be something. Something that is just something like, dang, he bald headed. I don't know, like, yeah, I don't really want,
And how you feel about that?
I don't know. I mean, because everybody has a different perspective of perfect. So it's just like I don't think that's like can really be valid because everybody has a different perspective. Like her perfect is not my perfect, and vice versa. So it's just like you said, nobody's ever perfect, but it's just kind of hard to kind of like pinpoint what like perfect
what
is.
is perfect
And
is.
I think it also determines like the mindset of the individual you're talking about,
Right.
because some people already know not to expect perfection out of a person. You know, they're human, right? But you have certain people that, like you said, they're gonna find a reason.
So
I don't care what it is. Like, if you could be a perfect man, but if you didn't open the door for me, oh, you ain't open the door, or
It can be
be a perfect woman, and the man could be like, oh, you came in, you didn't
she don't cook.
Yeah,
or,
something like that.
Yeah,
So
she don't cook, or it's like we got a perfect relationship, but we don't. I didn't touch her today, or it can be. So it's not really perfect. I say, Lauren, you happy. If you happy, then do it. If you happy. But let's say I make you happy. I'm making you happy, but you just can't make me happy. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. Like, he can be perfect to you. Perfect. But to you, to him, he be like, I'm doing all this for her, but bro, I just don't feel it. You can be the best man ever. She love you, but you don't feel that way. So what she said, perfect is different. Like, it's different levels with perfect. Because it's like, he can be perfect, she can be perfect, but they probably not perfect for each other. Ooh, I hit it. I nailed it. It's over.
Well, yeah, so but that's part of the reason why I'm single now, because.
Oh, you single?
You silly. That's part of the reason why I'm single now, though, because I remove myself from that whole game of like, you can never, if you're in a relationship with somebody and they expecting more out of you than you giving them, then they have two options, right? If you give them your all and they need more, and this might sound cruel, but you have options to move on then.
You do.
That's your option, and life goes on, right? Or if you're willing to deal, because nobody gonna be perfect. I don't care what you do. And to be honest with you, to really, like you said, to really tell the truth, a person that's looking for perfection is going to be the one that's always going to be wind up being miserable and lonely. Because when you have that mindset, you ain't gonna never find it. No. Right?
And then especially if you ain't perfect. Well, if you don't think you perfect, like, how you gonna expect me to be perfect? You ain't perfect.
Right.
For real, at all. Like, you talking about my car and your car look like, and you pay your rent and this, but you want me to be able to.
It reminds me of one of my other podcasts, I tore this up. It was a lady about a year and a half ago that went viral. She did a message about, she was talking about how either a man can have good in the bedroom, but he ain't got no money, or either he got money, ain't good in the bedroom, or either he got both, but he not faithful. She was saying all that, right? She did a whole, like, 45 minutes to an hour podcast about these men ain't, black men, all that, right?
Right.
So, I like to take up for our people, and I like to take up for our black man, right? Because I'm a black man.
Oh, you comment?
So, I did, on one of the perspective. Oh. I basically said, you saying all this, right?
Right.
You got 4 kids. You ain't with neither one of the daddies, right?
So 4 baby daddies.
Yes. You ain't with neither one of them.
Right.
You on your podcast talking like a rat. She was, dog, you would have heard her. Like, she was talking about.
She was on yours?
No, she was on her own.
On her own.
But it went viral. She had like 20,000 views or 50,000. It was like a lot of views, right? So, but I basically tore her down like, how you gonna ask for all this? You want the perfect man, right? It's from what she's saying. She want to do. They got his financially got together, good in the bedroom, faithful guy, open to all that, right? But you bring in scraps to the table. Right. You bring in used. When I said I was going wrong, but you bring a used. Right. Yeah, you bring a used body that's been through the. Then you bring in a rat. You know what I'm saying? Like, their demeanor, because she was saying all types of stuff on there. Right. You bring all this to the table, you bring ignorance to the table, but you want a perfect guy. So it's like kind of like what we're talking about now. Like, you expect something perfect. Yeah.
And be careful what you ask for, because that you can meet a guy that's probably somewhat perfect, but you don't even like him.
No, it's not like you haven't done the work on yourself. How can I expect to get a man that's like all that I want, but I'm still sitting here throwing up garbage, or I'm still, reverberating whatever was brought to my table? How can I give what I don't have to give? So I have to stop. I have to do the work on myself to get what I want. You know what I'm saying? Like, we don't realize
can you love
that.
Somebody else, or you
don't even love yourself. Like, that was a hard pill to swallow, but it was like from all of the negativity that I, you can't help it, but what you can't help is what you do afterwards.
Yeah. So how do you feel like, outside of that, is it certain things that you just will not deal with a man if he's not doing that? Like, we ain't talking about perfect, but it's like he doing certain things, but if
he's
not doing this,
like a deal breaker. Yeah, what's a deal breaker?
No, we ain't talking about stuff. No. Of course, if he cheating on you, stuff. I'm just saying, like, if is it a certain amount? How some women say, well, if he working at McDonald's, he the manager at McDonald's.
Or just like, what's
if
the
it's
lowest?
A certain way he dressed, or is it a certain thing? Is it certain in that area? I'm saying, is it something where if you meet him, he decent, but you find out this about him?
Right.
It's like, I can't talk to him. Right. Or maybe he got everything going, but he got 5 kids. Like, is it something that's a deal breaker?
Like, yeah.
the deal breaker to me is your loyalty. If you're not loyal to me, I can't deal with you.
But I'm saying how that new person gonna be loyal to you.
No. There's different levels of loyalty.
No, he was basically saying, how would you know? Like, say you just meet me today say we meet at like the mall.
I'm not gonna not talk to you. I'm gonna give you a chance.
Now, what's the first thing? Say you don't get a chance to know if I'm loyal yet. What's the first thing that you can find out about me that'll make you be like, oh, I'm
your
straight?
conversation.
Yeah. Okay.
How you
good
talk?
answer,
Like if you sound ignorant, I'm not gonna talk to you. Like, come on, bro.
Okay.
You can't formulate a simple.
I agree.
Conversation.
Yeah, like me too.
Alright, so what is
because I already told you that like that first sit down, that's when I know whether
Okay, now beyond the conversation. All right, what if he a good guy, but he not really say he don't really have a say he driving like an old car.
A Saturn.
Like a Saturn, sitting on 20s, right? Not 20s. But say he's driving a Saturn, right? No, he's a good guy. You tell a girl, I done met this dude on that. And he cute. And then, yeah, he cute. And guess what? He opened the door and he bought my McDonald's, right? You say all that, right? Mm-hmm. So he added 50 cents.
And I got to eat it.
Right, listen.
Oh man.
But when y'all go on y'all first date, he say, hey baby, you want me to come pick you up or you want to meet me there? You say, come get me, right?
No, we gonna meet at a location.
No, listen.
We gonna meet at a location.
You meet at a location and you pulling up. You like, what car you in? He like, I'm right in front of you, silly. And you look and it's like all gray, 2-door Saturn, and you see the bumper hanging down a little bit. The light,
so let me get straight.
The light and all that.
We drove to a location to go eat.
Mm-hmm. And that's what we put up.
Yeah,
and
it took about 30-40 minutes to get there, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's right.
So by then I'm hungry.
Mm-hmm.
Let's go eat.
Mm-hmm. but the Saturn won't do nothing to you.
Man, I just got out of a 2005 minivan.
All right, after that, you good on the Saturn. After that.
Okay, do you plan on staying in that Saturn forever?
Yo, plan on it, but that's just
for me. She don't have to have
for now, that's okay.
Cool, that's cool. Oh, what about you?
I don't know. I just feel like if I'm feeling your vibe and we, conversing, and then you pull up in the car, everything could be worked on and elevated and brought up. So, like, if you that like superficial and materialistic, then that's on you. I mean, you. All right,
I'm gonna test that. Hold on, I'm gonna test that answer because I'm silly. What if he pull up on a moped?
My son won't want
Sweet though, sweet. He dressed sweet, but he don't know.
I mean, I'm not getting on the back of it, but you can just keep eating up. But I'm not riding with you.
Like you don't even have to have a car. For me, like my deal breaker, it can't really be what you don't have and what you got. That's not my deal breaker. My deal breaker is like just you as a person. It click something. I'll be like, you know what, I'm good. Like I would know whether or not if we just gonna be friends, if we gonna be texting every now and then, or we'll talk every now and then, or I'll probably see you every other day. Like I would know based on that what I'm gonna do.
Let me tell you my answer. What's big for me? When I meet a woman, if our first conversation or couple of conversations is her complaining about her ex, it's her complaining about her past, I already know your mindset is negative. And it's like, basically, if I meet you and we just supposed to be getting to know each other, but all I'm getting to know about you is what your baby daddy did, what your ex did, how people done you wrong life and all that. Now, there's nothing wrong with mentioning that.
Right.
But if that's what turn out for me is that's your whole first couple of conversations about, I'm coming into like a headache.
Right.
Like
especially if you didn't ask.
Yeah. So that's a deal breaker for me. Is when I meet somebody and that's what they hold, and that happens a lot. You know what I'm saying? That happens a lot.
So I got a question for you. Well, first and foremost, is everybody single? Before I ask this question, everybody's single, right? Okay. Why are you single? Is it by choice or you just starting with you? Keith?
By choice.
Oh, just by choice. Period. Okay. Choice. All right, choice. So, is it like what we talking about? Is it like scary or is it like you just don't trust nobody? Or I'm saying everybody said choice, so we gonna go boom, boom, boom. Choice. Why?
Oh, why did I choose?
Yeah, like why are you?
Well, the real reason why I chose because I'm not where I want to be yet as far as my career and stuff in my business. So I know. This is a 2-part answer, but I know that I need to be able to focus completely on because I still date, but I need to be able to focus completely, really on my business to get where I need to go. The second part is my previous experiences and me seeing how, I hate to say it, but how this world getting, you know what I'm saying? It's just like, I'm just going to wait. Like I always say, if it happened, it happened. I'm not going to block it from happening.
Okay. Yeah. Okay. So you saying if it come in
your
lap, you're going to pursue it, but I'm not looking.
Yeah.
Okay. I'm not looking. But if it happened, if it's in the air, you know, it is what it
Yeah.
is, you know.
Yeah.
But love myself, just, you know, me, I just want to love myself super fully. So if somebody else do come, I can give them all of me instead of me hesitate because I've got questions in my own head. You know what I'm saying? So I want to work on myself and love myself. If I love myself, I can give her my all. And then I got my 2 babies. So we a team. You feel me? So it's like, it ain't just me I have to worry about. So that's my reason.
Yeah. Niggas ain't shit. That's why.
But hoes and tricks. No, I'm just playing.
Y'all want the real? She started telling everything.
Oh.
Cause she paused and they were like, look, you know what? And then
She was in deep.
No, but you got some, or it's just
Yeah, no, I chose because I had been through so much, and I dealt with like it felt like I kept dealing with the same kind of dude, and I wanted more. I wanted to get married, so I knew in order to do that, I had to change, and I had to figure out who I was, and I had to dig deep, and I couldn't do that with nobody else.
You been married before?
No,
Okay.
on purpose.
You
Like
been
I was
married before?
engaged.
Okay.
or you was engaged.
Yeah. And
I never proposed to somebody. Like went to the ring stroke. Like have you ever did that?
I was almost twice close to doing that, but nah.
What you mean close? Like what?
Um,
You went to the store, you hold the door, and you turn
No,
around.
no. You
Like,
talking about you proposing?
yeah, like what's the?
Like
But
was
you-
actually thinking about buying the ring. Was going to do it, and then God showed me something.
Oh,
I
okay.
seen something, and I'm like, I'm so glad I didn't do that.
Oh, okay,
Yeah.
okay.
because it was the right move.
Yeah. And what about you?
Why you single?
Where's 3 questions? We
No, why you
Right,
single?
like, what you
why you
want?
single?
Why you single?
Like why is choice? Like why by choice?
Well, just to piggyback off, like, I mean, I just need to figure out, like, what I want. Because I was in a relationship and it wasn't what I wanted. So just trying to figure out what I want and working on myself and just trying to figure out, like, who I am. I mean, I know who I am, but you know what I mean?
I get
Like,
what
who I
you're
am
saying.
outside of that person, you know, like, stuff like that. So that's why I just, you know, just going with the flow. I'm not, like, actively, like, I want to be in a relationship. I have to be. Just kind of like.
Yeah, you just kinda
Yeah, people be
Yeah.
doing that too. They
Yeah.
have to. They be like, it's like weird if I don't be in a
Yeah.
relationship. You know what I'm saying? People would like get out of a relationship and get right back in one.
Like, not
That
be-
is
I
so-
realized
I'm okay
that
with
I
being
had
alone.
to, in order for me to even entertain a relationship, I had to get closer to God.
Yeah.
Because I feel like any dude that is coming my way has to go through God to get
Oh, I
to
should
me.
have said that was my deal breaker.
Oh, if you're not.
Yeah, you gotta have a relationship with God. That's like my deal breaker. Like not just an Easter church. You know, I'm not saying you gotta be there Bible study, but
Well, let me ask you now. This is gonna, I don't know if I need to attack this. I'm gonna say it. We have to get on it because it's a whole nother topic. I want to ask you this: What if the purpose of you meeting that man was for you to introduce him to God? Because God would do that.
right.
He would use some man crazy about women, right? He would use a woman to get a man. Even back in the biblical days, he used different ways to get people to come to God. So
Right.
what if? I know you don't have a way of
That's
knowing
sweet,
if that's
though.
why you meet
Well,
him,
Yeah,
but
that's sweet.
I mean, I
That's
should
a
say
good
because
answer.
I met
Already
people
good
who don't
question.
want to
That's a good
entertain the idea of church. So I feel like if you don't want to entertain the idea,
oh,
then
you going
there's-
with that? Okay, okay.
There's no way I can even. I mean, I'm not going to sit here. Of course, I will say something. I'm not going to sit here and like force like you got to go to church like that.
You were
but-
just saying off rip. I thought you were saying off rip, but you saying once you get to know him, if you reject him.
Yeah, because
Okay,
some people
okay.
just like, nah, I don't do
Yeah,
that
yeah.
church stuff. You know, it's
I
like.
thought you were saying if you meet him today and you say you go to church, nah, I don't go to no church, and you be like and block his
But
number.
that can change, though. That's
Right,
something
but
that
I
can
mean-
change.
Yeah, but yeah, that's what she was saying. Yeah.
Right.
Over time, okay. You introduce, he said, no, stop, I ain't about to do that.
Yeah.
But yeah, I was trying to go to the club.
Right. Right.
Yeah.
Alright.
So like I say, we said that to say nobody's perfect. Nobody's perfect. As long as you respect me and I respect you and you respect yourself, I think we should be good. You know what I'm saying? It's like it don't matter what a woman have. A girl can have no car, live with her mom, and she probably end up being my goddamn best friend. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, for me, you don't have to be perfect. You just have to respect yourself and respect what you're doing and what you're trying to do with me, coming to me.
Well, yeah, and from a man, our tolerance level is a little bit higher than women, like, which is supposed to be. Like, we can meet a girl that's not working or have struggles in life at a down point, and we'd be more willing to
okay, right.
to compare it to if a woman meet a man, especially if he's older. You know what I'm saying? I ain't talking about nobody because everybody had their struggles they go through.
Right.
So I'm not down to nobody if they like 40 or someone don't have a car. But I'm just saying, women when they meet men that's older, you know, they ain't got nothing going, ain't got no drive. You be like, you 40 years old, you ain't got no drive, you just sitting around playing 2K or smoking weed, right? Y'all ain't gonna tolerate that. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So y'all tolerance level is like, ours is like.
And then by us being a man, we supposed to have our stuff together somewhat. You know what I'm saying? So it's like when you try to talk to a girl on a serious note and thinking you the shit, but you really not, but you're trying to front. So it's like, that's why they be like, boy, if you don't go somewhere, you know what I'm saying?
Because the bedroom does save some guys, but that only lasts for so long. Yeah. Like you killing her in the bedroom, right? That'll last with her for so long. Mm-hmm. But after a while, when I started to die, and she started looking at what else you got to offer,
right?
That's not enough.
Oh, you can buy some weed, but then.
So if y'all met a guy, say if y'all met a guy and he was at a down point, right? not like struggling like he ain't got nothing, but say you met a guy and like due to the pandemic, something happened with his job, got fired, he couldn't get unemployment or something. Say you met him, how long? If y'all thought he was a good guy when y'all met him, how long would y'all give him to get his stuff together? Say if you really like, okay, he a good guy, I can tell. How long? And then he told you his story, right? How many months or weeks? How long would you give him before you like, well, you got to at least get a job or get yourself back up?
Until I see he's no longer trying.
Right.
What about you? Same thing?
Yeah, same.
That was good.
I mean,
that was good.
It's the truth.
Like you have to try. Like you have to show.
Like don't just
what
be
you do
getting
today,
up and
just chilling, just
let's play 2K.
Right.
I'm going to work 10-15 hours a day, and you sitting at home, and my house is trifling. And
so that goes back to can you work at McDonald's?
Yeah, and then it'd be like you said, that's gonna be played out. He said the house, and then the house is clean. He probably take something out, unthaw something like that. But after a while,
it
does.
I've
lived
that. I've done that.
The chicken to that day.
I've done that.
I ain't gonna lie, I've been that guy when I was younger. I went through that when I was in my 20s. I went through that little phase of not really doing nothing because I was in between. So I went through that phase for a little bit.
But see, here's the thing. I think we meet people sometimes in their different stages of life. So if you're not good and you meet her, she gonna want more from you, but you can't give her more because you're at that phase.
Mm-hmm.
So then you go through whatever you go through with her, you learn whichever you learn, you move on, because we learn something from every person that we're with until we get to the final destination. Mm-hmm. But people, we so stuck in our head about it that we don't see the signs.
Mm-hmm.
And that's how we end up in situations.
And by you saying that, like, when people, like, date, let's say me and Marquise date a woman, and our stuff ain't together. Mm-hmm. But she fall in love with us.
You can't help that.
Right? Mm-hmm. Don't got nothing together, bro. Trying. Just a little rough. Just a little rough. Them type of people, for real, in real life, them type of people, you will fall in love with the people that don't have nothing. Yeah, now let's get this play over here man. With the yays on and got the car on his own houses in a chicken spot dating you. But he's nothing to you.
I mean, I don't know if this is going to sound weird, but the answer to that, I'm going to tell you, that happened a lot.
Yeah.
A lot of times women fall in love with men.
Yes.
Potential.
That really, and then the same thing that happens with men fall in love with women like that. But I'm going to tell you why. Mm-hmm. Because mentally and emotionally, when you ain't doing nothing, you have everything to give.
Oh, time.
In the bedroom, and in the bedroom, time. So you be a dog on that side of like being emotional and being sexual. You be a dog. But when it comes to the side of being what's your status of what you got, you ain't, and it's like a balance. Kind of.
You ain't never there. Yeah, you
might be the guy that got a good job, got all that going,
no
but he's so busy.
Right.
And then when he do get in the bedroom or do this, he might be tired in the bedroom because he been busy. So the sex might not be. So it's like that's why.
So that's why.
So that weak nigga that sit at home all day, he ready to bang her when she get home. He ready to go crazy. He got all this energy. Yeah, he got all this energy. So yeah, that's
but he also got a lot of energy to argue and
that's
like why?
All right, so okay, so you said your tolerance level for a man is not doing nothing. You said it will only be what? You said 30 days, 60 days. Or you said basically when it all depends on when you're done trying. Right? Okay. And that's based off of you seeing his everyday actions.
Yeah.
Right. Would you bring a man if you was at a firm, would you bring a man with you? If you was like that over a firm, would you bring a man to work with you?
Yeah, like that's
like
on business. Like he don't got no job. Yeah. So
like
business.
And then you run the firm.
You see him
every day with you.
Every day. Every day at home and every day at work.
Does he have the skill? I need him home. Can he be taught?
Well, he can be janitor.
Could he be taught?
Yeah.
That's what I care about. What's your motivation?
No, what if he could?
What if he could?
I think I wouldn't. I ain't gonna lie. I don't think I would.
If things go south, That's a little tricky.
That's what
I think I wouldn't want to. I'm not gonna lie. I would not want to work with the person I'm going home to. Bro.
First off, there's different hours.
Have you ever did that?
There's different hours.
No.
You
Like
work with
talk to somebody.
I like. Well, you know how you talk to somebody at a new job, and you talking to them like that. Have you ever did that? Like just coworker, like you meet them at the job.
I don't think so.
But and y'all continue.
I don't think I've
dating.
talked to him.
I don't think so.
I can't. Personally.
But the difference would be like at least you still don't live with that person when you first meet them. I'm talking about like you going home, y'all ride home together because y'all work together. Like damn,
That's too much.
you get home, y'all in the house together.
Oh, I did.
Yep. You did that?
Yeah, I did. I did. I was in Pittsburgh, but we was serving. We was doing weddings. And
What?
Stuff. And served. We
No, we would
served.
just work different hours.
But after that,
Oh, y'all was working
I
hours.
had no car. No, we was working the same because
see, no.
I'll get with her.
I had to
If you work
drive.
different hours, that's what
If that's different because now we both securing the bag. Like
Right.
we both gotta work.
But
So
it
you
wasn't
work
bad.
10 or
I mean,
whatever.
I said that to say it wasn't
But it
bad.
wasn't.
No.
But y'all was on different hours or same hours?
Same hours because
Oh,
I had to
you
ride
good.
with her. I'm
You
in
good,
Pittsburgh,
bro.
so I'm coming home, and then when we get in,
I'ma
we
tell
go
you
work
this.
together.
I'ma tell
No,
you
it's good.
I don't care how much.
Yeah,
I don't care how much I love a person. I don't care.
you don't wanna work
want to
with
get tired of you.
You don't
I'm
want to
around you every day.
I don't think.
I don't care how much I love you. Listen, that little movie shit where they be like all in love and all that stuff. That's cool. If I could love you, could be the out of all my women, you could be the number one. Like I don't know what it is about her. I don't want to be around you all day, bro.
Not all day. Not all day.
I mean, come on, bro.
I'm
At
not
work,
tired of you.
she waving at you, right? You over there like, hey, all right.
Or and then she
Lunchtime,
goes
guess
to-
what? Yeah, lunchtime, y'all take y'all lunch together, right?
Yeah.
Sitting at the lunch table, okay. At the lunch.
Then you get the girls
Yeah.
to get mad because you're talking to other females or you
Yeah.
look too friendly.
Yeah.
It just causes so much
Like if
confusion.
I gotta be with you every day. I gotta see you every day. I gotta be under you every day.
Huh? What?
He said what?
Yeah.
But
No, cause I thought
why
you
that's
said-
not normal? Y'all clowning me. Y'all clowning me. I said no, I love her, man. And y'all like no.
Nobody said
Like
that.
I ain't gonna lie.
You can feel like
Okay,
that.
well let's say this. You meet a new girl, right? Y'all meet a new guy, right? And y'all love that love struck stuff, right? How many days in a row or how many weeks in a row do you think you could be with them every day before you be tired of it? Because everybody got a limit, bro.
I guess it depends on the chemistry.
Right.
That's why you should marry
Y'all
your
good.
best friend.
I say a weekend. I say a weekend.
Yeah, like no,
A Friday,
yeah.
Saturday, Sunday.
I gotta
and
be able to
then
breathe. Like, get
I
out.
gotta go to work
Like-
Monday, and then I gotta go work and then
I mean, if we work together, I
can't-
would have to have an outside life. Like, I'm not getting rid of
I feel like
friends,
it's okay if you see each other every day. Just there's gotta be some hours
Yeah.
in between.
but that's
That's the
gotta have an
phrase.
outside
That's
life.
that to me is the
like give me a chance.
balance.
Give me a chance to miss you.
That's what
Yeah.
I'm saying.
Right.
Like
Yes. Yeah.
can I miss
Y'all
you?
taking showers together. Like,
No, I'm talking. No, I was on every day so tough. It was like you just left me, and it'd be lunch or something. I miss you. Like like you just left. I miss you.
Right.
I miss you too. But
Right.
that's at the beginning, and then at the end it'd be like,
Okay.
oh, I didn't get no good morning. I didn't get no good morning today.
I
You ain't
can't
gonna
say
get one
it
tomorrow.
You ain't gonna get one.
The
tomorrow.
look. Yeah.
Why am I still here?
I just
Yeah.
think I enjoy the beginning part. I love the.
Yeah, that's always good.
Yeah,
I love the
That's
beginning.
always good.
I
Right.
100% love the beginning.
But I'm gonna tell you something.
Overall,
The beginning, y'all, I don't know if y'all agree with me. The beginning be the fakest part, bro. Everybody play that role in the beginning.
It happens.
I ain't gonna let them
It
see this
happens.
side. I ain't gonna let them see this. That beginning phase be the fakest phase, bro.
And then I'm gonna
Out
say
of the
this.
whole
Can I
relationship.
please raise my hand?
Go ahead. You stupid.
Now, I know a lot of people say this. Because before I say this, I know a lot of people say this. From the beginning. Me, from the beginning, what you see is what you get. I gotta get it on the t-shirt. I gotta get it on the t-shirt. That's why I said everybody gonna look at me like,
No, he
"Come on."
said everybody say that, and they do.
Oh.
And they don't. They
lying.
me, from that first date or whatever, or whoever, or when I meet you at the gas station, get your number, then we see again and meet at the water or whatever, however, and we talk. I be the same way. I can pick somebody in my family right now and say, when Marcel's a little kid, is Marcel still the same? I ain't gonna tell y'all my age. I'm still the same. So the reason why I say this, and I've been waiting to say this. I'm not
Better be
gonna
good.
Yes.
You just said you was okay.
I've been waiting. Yes. I forgot. Sorry, no, I didn't. 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 No, I didn't.
Come on now.
Yeah, take a drink.
Take a sip.
I'm gonna edit the heck out of this part.
Tell you the truth, this right here probably funny. I forgot.
Swear to God.
Yes, I forgot.
Swear to God.
Yes, you gotta edit. I forgot. It was good too. Hey, and then while we laughing, and that's gonna be funny, pick another subject. Sorry, but this, I swear to God, it was so good. I've been waiting.
Bro.
But I was waiting for y'all to hit the point so I can say it. I'm gonna think about it. I'm gonna raise my hand and I figured, oh my God, I can't believe it.
What? It's trying to tell you.
I did.
I'm
And I
waiting for you
swear,
to
I
stop.
swear it was good.
I'm waiting for you to stop saying you playing.
He's not playing. He would have been saying it by now.
But it's real good. He said, go ahead. And then I got this, let's show I didn't forget it. Hey. He crying.
Hey, your cousin did the same thing, bro.
Yeah, he paused.
He didn't know. He forgot what he was
Oh,
gonna
he
say.
forgot. It was good too.
No, I'm crying because I know how that feel, bro. When it's gone. Like
No,
it was like right there.
I don't remember.
At all.
Nope, I don't remember. All right, but if you bring up the subject,
I'm straight.
what about those lions? He crying.
I'm leaving this on here, bro. I'm leaving all this on here, bro.
I'm snorting like
She snorted 3 times in a row.
time, bro.
Hey, you know what?
God.
When people laugh and snort, that's the dumbest feeling I get. When I snort, when I laugh, I feel so stupid.
I know I snore.
It made me want to stop laughing.
And Peppa Pig in the
Do you ever snort when you laugh?
No.
Man, it made me want to stop laughing when I snort. Bro. I feel so stupid.
Why?
Because I be feeling
that.
stupid. Snorts? Do you do it on purpose?
It's so funny.
Do you do it on purpose?
No, but it's funny.
I know, but that's just a retard. Do you mean to do it? If you can take the snort back, you take it back.
He said crying.
No, she said.
You have to do it like 3 times.
No, I can't. No,
And I got a pig nose.
I don't want to do that. I'm straight. I don't want to snort.
And I got a pig
Or whatever it's called. When I snort, I hate that, bro. I stop laughing. Like,
What's your
It kill your
yo?
vibe.
Yeah.
Like, what's one thing about you that you embarrassed of you yourself? What's
Right
like
now? Nothing.
Like you ain't embarrassing nothing.
Right now? At
Yeah,
my
like grown.
current age?
Of
No.
course, when we're young.
No, right now, no.
Like something embarrassing that you, not that you want.
I can say what I'm upset about or what I want to change.
Yeah, that's why. That's why.
But embarrassed, nothing.
Everybody-
No, I ain't embarrassed by nothing.
Oh. But you're not people embarrassed like, see,
But when I was younger, I had stuff
like
like that.
like, oh my God, I'm so skinny and I'm just so embarrassed in my.
Do you got something? You?
Did that didn't go get them clothes at the dry cleaner yet?
No, you want something like that.
They ain't messing up my stuff. I can't believe it. That. I'm telling you, I'm talking. I'm still.
That's
trying to
crazy,
remember.
bro. That's
Yeah, it's
funny.
like blank. I went
No, that was
blank.
funny. Nah, it's so funny because you like build everybody up. Like everybody's ready. And it just left you.
That's cold. That like people just gonna die when they see that. Cause he's crying. So it just meant somebody outside looking in, looking at it, and I just paused. And then the thing
No,
about it,
everybody's
I
waiting
did it.
And I snorted 3 times.
I didn't do it on purpose.
She
Like
said I snorted 3 times.
right. I'm telling you. And
No,
he was good.
what? Even though I was hit. So,
Yeah.
what have you ever did in person that was embarrassing and that made you just stop doing what you were doing? Anything? Like you ever farted?
Oh,
or it's like
messed everything up.
yeah, you just stop.
No, probably like like
Drop something?
like just
Trip or
clumsy,
stumble,
like,
like-
and it was like you said about the cake, the birthday cake, like something
Oh
important.
my god!
You gotta tell that story, bro. The broadcast gotta hear that.
What about
Like-
you? You got one?
I'm not. I'm clumsy. I'm clumsy as hell. Like I don't care.
I
I'm
am
goofy.
too.
I'm so goofy and I embrace it. I don't give a
Right. You got something?
fuck. Take it or leave it.
I'm just naturally clumsy. I can't
Sorry.
think of like one thing.
Like just
though.
clumsy.
Yeah.
Man, y'all, I done did some clumsy stuff.
We gotta hear
Tell the
cake
whole
story.
story.
Oh man, I remember one time I was riding my bike back when I didn't have no car, and I was trying to. It was the winter time, and I was about to miss the bus to put the bike in front of the bus. So I sped up when he's about to pull off. I was like, "Hey!" I was screaming so right. So look, I was screaming right,
It's already
but I didn't think about I had to slow down. So when he slowed down for me, while I was still on the brakes and slid past the bus on the ice and fell and rolled with the
Still
bike.
got on the
'Cause he
bus,
stopped.
right?
Yes, he stopped. So I was going so fast, I thought I was gonna miss it. I was like, "Hey!" And the dude that just got out had showed the dude the weight. He slowed down, so I'm happy. So I'm like, so as soon as I got back by the door, I'm going so fast. I pulled on the brakes. The bike slid on the ice, and I did like this while I slide, and fell, and I rolled with the ice. with the bike down thing. Everyone on the bus was dying.
But you still got on.
No, so when you got on there, they was dying. When you got on there, there was a bunch of ours.
But you wasn't gonna miss that bus.
You know what the worst part was? I was hurt and I didn't want to show it because I knew it was gonna be funnier.
Oh, you hurt?
Yes, I was hurt.
Oh, you was
I had
hurt.
a
Yeah, he pulled by me when I slid. He pulled up a little bit and opened the door, and I heard people in the bus like, hell,
I had a
laughing
Home
and stuff.
Alone moment, and I was with the dude that I was dating at the time. We were walking to my car, and it was some black ice, and I slipped and literally went up in the air and fell, and I'm on the ground cracking up. And he like, "You okay?" I'm like, "This shit funny." I laughed.
No, I didn't. When I was getting on the bus, I didn't laugh because everybody was laughing at me. And when I had to, don't forget, it was a whole movie. I had to still put the bike on from the bus
So you still
after I fell. So everybody laughing. I look stupid because I'm on the bike. Put the thing down.
If I was a bus driver,
My
I would
arm
let you on
was,
the
no,
bus
my arm
free.
was hurting, bro.
Free. Like, come
No,
on.
look, my arm was hurting. I was like
Come on,
this.
bro.
I was like this, getting on and shit.
Yeah,
Like,
funny.
no, it was hurting, bro. And niggas was
You go get
laughing.
checked out.
Nah, I was
Please tell the ladies about the cake story, bro. We're talking about embarrassments. Please, and you was at the party, dog, and it was her birthday. It was her birthday.
Oh, I ate a slice of cake, and when I farted, the cake came out.
He's so stupid.
I'm joking.
He's so stupid.
I'm just joking. No, man, oh my God, we was drinking. I was at the girl I was with at the time. I was at her little her friend party. We was drinking, and it was at the end of the night, right? So they're like, yeah, the whole night we chilling. So at the end of the night, it was time to go. So everybody started grabbing stuff to help, right? So my girl was like, "You too drunk? Don't try to grab nothing." Right? I'm like, I ain't drunk like that. She's like, "Come on, no, don't try to grab nothing." So she had one of those big old cakes, right?
Sheet cake.
Yeah, she cake. So I was like, man, I'm gonna get the cake. So then they was like, no, everybody like, no, man.
So everybody was saying, don't,
Yeah.
yeah. I don't remember that part.
Yeah.
Everybody said, no,
Not everybody, but it was like,
I got it, man.
That was like 4 people, like my girl, her
I'm not a
mom,
birthday girl.
the cousin. They all said, no, don't grab it, bro. You good? Cause I was drunk.
You
I'm
was
like,
drunk,
man, I have to drop the cake, man. Come on, right? Man, dog. So you know how? So I literally made them. They was trying to grab me. I said, y'all freaking, y'all
Like I'm
serious?
wrong, like,
Like, come on,
bitch.
watch out. So you know how when you try to open, when you open the cake, right? You open this part and that part's still down there, right?
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
So when I grabbed the cake, instead of me grabbing the whole thing,
Oh, yeah.
I grabbed this end, the whole thing, but this end I grabbed from the part that opened.
Yeah.
Right? I didn't grab the whole thing.
Mm-hmm.
Bro, I grabbed it. Like, no, I'm like, man, I got it, man. Come on. So what made it worse? Everybody watching now
No,
to
like-
see if what's gonna happen.
Yeah.
What happened? So I'm like, grab the cake, and when I grabbed this part, lifted up, the cake. Oh, and then nobody take that many slices, so it was a whole cake left. It was a nigga sitting at the table with some Timbs on, right?
Sweet.
He had some Jabot pants. That's back when Jabot. He had some Jabot pants on. with
Best
some
outfit. You couldn't wait to wear it.
like this, and a table right here. So he's sitting like this. Man, I grabbed the cake. The cake.
That's what he get, because he supposed to move.
Yeah, I grabbed the cake.
Like,
it was
you know he's
lifted
drunk.
up. When I lifted up to turn it, the whole bottom part fell. All on his pants,
And
all on the
Tim's.
Timbs.
Oh.
Bro, listen, when I say I was so, everybody said, everybody in the room, it's not tall, like that. And I was like, no, listen.
That's
You know,
embarrassing.
no, I felt, listen, I felt like this fucking big,
Plus,
bro.
I know you feel little.
Yes, I felt little. And then when I did it, I was like, I was looking around, I was like, I'm going crazy.
No.
And the dude was like, man, what the fuck, dog? He got this in the seat. He's like, man, he lifted his leg up and shit. Hey, listen.
His one good
Listen,
hair though.
listen.
His one
Cake
good hair.
all right
Every
here.
weekend.
Oh,
Cake
my
all
God.
right here. Cake on his Timbs. He has some wheat Timbs. Cake everywhere. When I say I was so dang embarrassed, bro. It was like, people pushing me and stuff. Not niggas and stuff, but like my
Like I
girl.
told you.
Yeah, like that. And then guess what? Her mama named me Drop the Cake every time she seen me. That's my name. Swear to God.
So, hashtag drop the cake, y'all. Comment. Look.
And when she see this, she gonna know what I'm talking about.
Oh. That's I know. And then, so, I'm saying, when you did that, like, I'm saying,
I ain't help him no. I ain't help him grab
You didn't give him no time or nothing.
it. The nigga was mad. He like he wanted to hit me.
but you were drunk.
Yeah.
That's why. 'Cause you were
So
drunk.
he gave you a freebie.
I just left out after that. I ain't help him clean up or nothing.
You just walked
Yeah,
out.
that's embarrassing. Yeah, that's embarrassing.
That's what I would have done. I
That's
just would have
funny.
walked
Yeah,
out.
that's embarrassing.
What's the most embarrassing thing that happened to you? Come on.
I can't
Michelle.
think
No,
of
I
anything.
can't think. I can't even think of it. Then,
But you had
and I remember though. That's crazy. And then it's crazy.
You remember
because-
what?
Huh? I said I remember because I said from the beginning to the end, and you said at the beginning it's fake. You said people be fake at the beginning. So I was about to say that I'm not gonna judge. I'm not gonna judge for you. Let's say I don't want to let you know something. No, I ain't gonna even let her know because she probably do this or she'll probably feel this way. I feel like giving you my all at the beginning because I'm gonna let you judge. Let you decide if this the baggage that you want to deal with. You know what I'm saying? So I give you my all. If I'm riding a fucking bike, maybe your ass would probably take me to get the fucking bike. I'm going to give you my all and tell you my situation so you can choose for yourself and say, you know what, I like him, he a good guy. My honesty probably will work, even though I'm staying in the fucking
shelter. At the beginning, that people not always truthful in the beginning, though.
Right.
Because like everybody don't think like that. They think like you said, they judge for you. Like, oh, she ain't gonna accept this.
So I'm a judge.
Let me just tell her.
And then sometimes it's not that because, like you said earlier, perception. So it's like, if I think the sky is blue and you think the sky is green, who am I to tell you what the color of the sky is? Because in your mind, that's what you see.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So even though he's showing you one thing, you think something else because your perception.
And to that, you say what?
like for real. Like, it just, I won't judge for you. I want you judge for yourself of what his situation. I'm going to put it all on the table right here so you be like, okay.
And I respect that because I can decide.
Like, I'd rather them decide. It's a lot. No, don't get me wrong. In my life, yes, a lot of people say, well, you know, I already got enough problems. I'm good. It's a lot of people that turn me down, and I feel like it's they lost because I'm a good human being. So it's like, you know, the other day you said, bro, it's her loss. Don't worry about it. Like, it's like, but I'm going to give you that because I just don't want to. I don't know. It's just, for me, it's just that
I'll
fake,
be
that
honest,
fake
man,
stuff.
like right now, I don't even have like the tolerance. I don't even have the tolerance for
To even try to get
so like that's why I said like I'm dating now, but like and this might be I might miss out like this, but I'm willing to deal with the consequences. But as soon as I see some bull crap from somebody, I'm done, bro. I'm done. Yeah, it's just like
what age though, because when you're younger, you're willing to put up with a lot. But now, like I always say, like my cutoff game is strong. Like I see, like you said, as soon as I see a couple red flags, I'm out because I'm not about to deal with that.
It's
like,
just
I'm not about to waste another 4 or 5 years.
Yeah.
Right.
So was that good?
What?
With the like, don't judge for a person. Like,
Yeah,
give them your
yeah,
all, dog, and
yeah,
let them say if they want that baggage. If
Yeah.
you say you got, like you say, 4 kids, 4 baby daddies, and none of them ain't in the kid's life, you're on your own. Let me decide
that,
you know
yeah.
what? I got you. Or, no, I got too much.
I know somebody.
Like, what's wrong with, don't give that person the benefit of the doubt. Don't judge for me. Please don't do that. You know, like, let me get
That's
a chance
insulting to me.
yeah, like, so just.
I think the biggest problem in relationships, to be honest with you, I think it's the fact that everybody's expecting too much.
Yeah. Oh,
Like
get out the gate.
Yeah, like and then another thing, the second problem is nobody's realizing that you're going to have to take some bad in a relationship. I don't care what area, what direction it come from. You're gonna have to take some type of bad.
I agree with
because
that.
we're human beings.
But
You know
let's
what I'm
talk
saying?
let's talk about mixed signals though. How you gonna tell me I expect too much in the beginning, but you up under me 24/7?
Oh yeah, that's somebody that's just crazy and confused.
So who are you to tell me how not to feel when you giving me that signal?
Yeah.
So we can't say that. Perception.
Yeah.
I say just stay single and just take trips and vacations. And
No,
meet new
why
people.
would I?
Just meet
What
new
the
people
fuck?
and just
Do
buy
that.
yourself. No, I mean friends. You can go.
I'm gonna be honest.
No.
I mean friends as of you can go with your friends out of town to a
Yeah, my
cabin.
girlfriend.
Right, that's what I mean.
Yeah.
That's what I mean. So, so you won't go out of town with a male friend?
What we doing?
No, we're going to Miami. By the beach. What you
What
mean?
we
You're
doing?
going on a plane.
Like,
What's the purpose of this?
Are we
That's
really okay? Here's
fun.
the thing. Okay, so
So you can't have
Hold
fun.
on.
No, let me say this. You can't
Okay,
have
go
fun
ahead.
with a male, but
But
you
if
can have
perception
fun
is
with a
different-
female.
no. Here's
No,
the
because
thing.
perception
Here's
of friends is
the
different.
thing. I have male friends. I have friends that like I love you to death, dog. Like you my nigga. Like you my like eighth boom coon. I would never kiss you. I would never touch you. We
Right.
would never have sex. Then there's the friends that you have sex with, but no. We just friends.
Can I say
Well-
something that none of y'all might not agree with, but as a alpha male man, I'm gonna tell y'all, it ain't no such thing as a nigga.
I know.
Hold
Go
on.
ahead.
It's not no such thing as a straight man that's just your friend, don't want nothing else out of it. It's not
It's
no
not.
such thing.
And I proved that.
I'm a
theory.
man that's an alpha
No.
male, I'm gonna tell you that.
I proved
Somewhere
that theory
inside-
when I was 20. Okay?
Yeah.
I did it on purpose. This guy came up to me. He said, hey, what's up? Like, you are so cool. I just want to be your friend. I said, you want to be my friend? I said, yeah. I said, you swear. He
Like
said,
made him be your friend.
He said, yeah. I said, okay. I said, here you go. I said, you can call me. First thing he said when he called me was, so what's up with me and you?
Well, we're friends, that's what's up.
I said, but you just said we were friends.
Look, if I say instances like where you grew up with somebody, that's different. Or like you work with a coworker for years, that's different. right? I'm talking about stuff like that, but I'm talking about just the general. Okay,
No,
this my
it
friend
can't
and
be.
stuff. That's
It
I mean
can't
because
be.
it's like unless you and I ain't got nothing against gay people. Whoever watching, I ain't gay. You gay. That's you. But I'm saying if the gay guys can do that because he felt like he shared something in common with that
Yes.
female. He got sides of her that he want to learn or.
But a straight male.
Yeah, no, I mean because it's like a lion hanging out with a fucking cats. I mean, well, no, that's contradictory.
Because we
Right,
gonna drink,
right.
we
A lion
gonna
hanging out with a
smoke,
dog.
and then we gonna be like,
Yeah, a lion hanging out with a dog.
Yeah.
Like you ain't gonna catch no lion in the jungle hanging out with no hyena.
No.
No, it's not gonna happen. They two different.
So-
Everything about them is different. They not
So
gonna
y'all can't go on a trip with just a friends without having sex?
Somebody gonna feel
A
some
man
type
or
of way.
I'm
Somebody's
saying, like-
gonna
Yeah.
feel some
I'm
type of
saying-
way.
Somebody
Okay,
also-
so-
It's Miami though.
You don't want to be my man, but okay, so I'm gonna tell you this. In your mind, we friends. In my mind, we together.
Oh well, we gonna
No,
make
hold
that
on,
decision
stop,
at the
hold on.
airport.
I'm gonna say this. Hold on.
Oh,
on a plane.
Because that's how most females think that way. Most females,
I'm so glad you said
100% think
Because if you
I
can agree that we
tried my
way.
best not to say it.
So it doesn't matter what you do as a man to deflect any of that. She already got the motherfucking wedding ring. She think y'all about to walk down the aisle. But then it's up to her to bring herself back to reality because at the end of the day, this man's been telling you, hey,
So should she
We
stay
here.
quiet?
no, she should voice her opinion. And if y'all are not on the same page, then you decide at that point whether or not you're going to part ways.
So you will ruin the friendship because you want more?
If the person...
Well, let me can I answer that.
Please.
Yeah.
I
Please.
think it's like you prolonging the inevitable. Like if a person's feeling a certain way, it's gonna come out one day. I don't care how long it takes. So it's better to get it out now. Because if she don't bring it up to him now to mess with their friendship, she's gonna bring it up 3 years from now. Because deep down inside, that's what's in
But
her.
at that point,
to
I
feel a
have
certain way.
regret
For
and I
instance-
have... I'm mad. I'm mad at that point.
For instance, you get with a girl, right? Say we get with a girl and we want to have sex with her, right? Right? So in the beginning, she like, well, I usually make niggas wait 90 days, be lying and shit, right? But anyway, say that, right? So
I wasn't just on his couch last night.
right. So, but in our mind, it whatever it takes, if we want her bad enough, we're gonna wait, right?
We're gonna wait.
Deep down inside, whatever we do with her between these 90 days, our main goal is to be able to have sex with her. So no matter how long it takes to come out, that's eventually gonna be our thing. If we know for a fact, she say, you know what, I'm not having sex with you regardless of what we do, we ain't even gonna go that second day, right? If we can believe her, she say, I'm just letting you know this right now. I'm not having sex right now. My last man such and such. I'm done with sex. But we can go out and go to movies and stuff. If you really believe she ain't gonna have sex with you, would you take on that role? It's like, let me see if I can still get her, or you'll be like, man, I'm straight. Just be honest.
Right, it's a lot of people that will do that.
Yeah, I mean, we just
They
be
were
honest.
like if you can't get it,
They'll
you
move
won't.
on.
Then
Yeah,
move on.
because,
But
I mean-
some people they will wait.
Yeah.
Because
But do you
that
think that
90
way if
days-
they knew for sure? Now you know what they know for sure, but if it was like 90,
Right, it's
like
not
if she, I said 99, like if she can convince a man, I can convince him. She got you convinced. If she can convince a man that she's not having sex with him,
Nah,
do you,
right.
yeah? Do you think he would go for it? No, no,
No, you won't.
no, it's not.
You won't.
But so
You won't, especially if she demanded.
yeah.
I demand.
No, I'm not doing that. I ain't had sex in this long, and you can just feel her energy.
How
Like, she
long?
not-
Like, have you ever did that?
Yeah.
Oh, I'm talking about she's saying this is what she trying to do. Would you wait? Like, have you ever waited?
Oh no. In my past, no. I've met women that said I was a cool guy and all that, but they just told me the truth when it comes to sex. I decided to wait for a while and all that. And I'm gonna be honest, as a man, it's been in my
You-
past.
you
I was
just
like, I'm
stopped the
straight.
friendship?
I didn't tell her like, well, you know what? I ain't that cold,
Right.
But I was just like,
Slow
I
it
just
up,
knew,
slow it
like,
up a little bit.
I
Like,
just knew, like, yeah, because it was like,
Same question.
and it's not all about sex. Let me just get that straight. But let's just be real. Let's just be real. In life, it's built around when a nigga meets you, he thinking about sex. He don't know you.
Nobody really.
He don't know you.
I think I want to be friends with
Because he don't know you.
Like,
He don't know
See,
you.
the
So
same
it's
in
about
reverse.
sex to
In
be
reverse,
yeah,
a woman
all
knows
real.
when she first meets a man whether or not she's gonna sleep with him.
Yeah, and then y'all gotta take this. Don't kill me when I say this to y'all women. But the way y'all mess up is this. We know. Look, let me just say this. We know coming into the gate. Oh, she look nice. Whatever. We're gonna have sex with her, right? So we know that's our goal. Y'all play. Y'all are me to do.
Oh, like clues.
They're me to do and be like, they'll be like, I'm gonna fuck him, right?
But
And then play around like they don't want to.
okay.
When you do have sex with them 1 or 2 times, right? You really got what you wanted to. You got it.
Oh,
But then you
it's
flip it
easy.
on him and say, well, we supposed to be in a relationship because we fucked. You wanted it too.
I've never done
You wanted it too.
I'm talking
you talking about like expecting, like
No, I'm saying,
man.
yeah, like you wanted it too. Like we met and you met me for the same thing. But they play with that.
I've also been honest.
Oh, you say
I
it's a
think
sex
girls
thing,
are-
but they say we together.
Yeah, no. I'm not saying
Oh,
it's I'm not saying with the woman
Right.
that is not about sex. I'm saying they want to have sex too.
Oh,
like
more
they
like-
might be attracted to you too.
Yeah.
And they might say, especially if they know. I'm saying this, especially if they are if they having sex already,
Right.
they might meet you and be like in their mind, be like, oh yeah, I'm gonna give it to him, maybe in a week or something, right? But they'll play the game like that wasn't their intention after a couple of times, and then expect you to go to deeper. We met, had sex. You know, some cases like let's take our time, but the woman be like, well, what are we gonna do? You know what I'm saying? But they'll play the game like it's all you. Oh, I gave you this, we did this. Look, they both laughing.
Right. It's funny to me.
Right.
I'm gonna tell you why. When I was 19, I met a guy who was 26. Okay. I was 19, met a guy who was 26. First off, I'm 19, my mind is like already like I'm not on that whatever you want. You 26. You're supposed to be a little older. Supposed to be, because the older you get, right? Your mentality is supposed
So what
to
you mean
grow.
by your mind's not what his is on?
I'm a
You about to mess
teenager.
up, you better
I'm a teenager.
Okay, hold on.
In
Okay, hold on.
society's eyes.
Okay, so hold on. So you're a teenager, right? So what mindset did you have as a teenager that was different from his?
Oh well, I got pregnant at 17, had a son at 18, so I was already grown.
Okay.
I moved out of my mom's house when I was 18.
Mm-hmm.
And
So when
handled my business.
Okay, so when you say your mindset was different than his, explain.
No.
yours, explain
I
his.
said by society standards, when you're 19, you're supposed to be young, dumb, and full of cum. Correct.
And when you met him, what happened?
When you're past 25, once again, you're supposed to have everything together. However, we stayed in the same apartment complex. He had a girlfriend. I was single. I didn't give a fuck about the girlfriend. That's where my mind was at.
Okay.
So me and him, we used to do whatever it was we did, right? And it got to a point where when I met my kid's father, I told him, I said, look, I said, I like you. I said, but it's not serious. I said, I found somebody else that I actually like, so I'm good. You know what I'm saying? This man said, just one last time, you got any bills that need to be paid? But you got a girlfriend, though.
He do.
You got a girlfriend.
The baby daddy.
You understand what I'm saying? The dude has
No,
a
in the
girlfriend.
The baby daddy or the dude you met?
The dude that I met
Okay,
has
got
a
girlfriend. Okay.
girlfriend. I'm
Okay.
telling you, this is what it is. This is all we doing. I don't want nothing from you. I know you got a girlfriend.
Oh, you told him.
That was long.
Yes!
You told
Bring
him
it
that
back
you
to
had
a
a baby
circle.
daddy.
No.
Baby daddy.
I have no. Mommy and my baby daddy wasn't even together at that point in time.
So
My
you
point
saying you
is,
tell him just sex?
it was
That's
just it.
Okay.
Flat out
But he
from the
wanted more
beginning. But the
with a
more
girlfriend.
time we spent together, he had a
He started
girlfriend.
following
He
through.
even brought me in his girlfriend's house. That was disrespectful
Right.
as fuck. I know that now. However,
So you said that to say what?
y'all sitting here talking about how females, you have sex with them and they get so
Think
caught
something else.
up. And,
Oh, you
but
said he got
dudes
caught
do
up.
that too.
Oh, yeah, I can agree with that. I can agree with that.
Like I'm sitting here
I thought you were
telling
trying to say I was wrong about what
No,
I'm saying.
no, no.
Oh yeah, I can
No,
agree
I'm
with
not
that.
saying-
Yeah,
I'm not
dudes do
saying-
that too. Yeah,
but I'm giving
yeah.
my perspective on
Yeah,
males. Like
yeah.
there are dudes out
They
there
do the
who
same
do
thing.
get
Yeah.
caught up, and it's like
All the
dude,
time.
like
This
females-
dude right here want to
strippers.
bust windows
Especially
and flatten
Especially
tires.
strippers.
Like,
Guys get
ain't
caught
it?
up with
like
strippers.
every female ain't super
Yeah,
sensitive.
guys get caught
Like
up with
every
strippers
male
quick,
ain't like
real
you know what I'm
quick,
saying.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So that was my point.
Yeah, I agree with that. I thought you were saying I was
Like I
wrong.
was at the barbershop
I agree
today,
with
and the guy, like I told you at the barbershop, the guy said he was at a girl house and her baby daddy came and slashed his tires. You know what I'm saying? So guys act like bras too. So you know they out there. They out there, y'all.
What, bro?
Yes, yeah. He said, I was asleep, came out, baby daddy slashed my tires because I was over his baby mama house.
messing with my girl, dog.
What?
I love her, man.
mama.
I love her, man.
What did he say he did? He just basically.
He told girl like, who gonna pay for my tires? She said, I will give you my baby daddy number. What? So you the type to give your whole baby daddy
She crazy.
address
Everything, bro.
and get him
Set him
killed
up,
or
have
something.
him out there,
Like, you know how
just
people
that,
is.
yeah.
Why would you offer his number? No, you get the money from him and you pay for it.
That's
Who
what
y'all think who's responsible for that?
she is.
Yeah, she is.
All right, so if I'm at your house
Mm-hmm.
and you at my house and my crazy baby mama bust your windows, who is responsible for your windows?
Well, first
My
of
baby
all,
mama
I'm
or me?
I'm a whoop her ass.
You don't even know who it is. You don't even know my baby
Oh,
mama.
she not
I'm
out
just
there right
saying,
now? Yeah.
No, she bust them and you woke up about to go to work
You
and your
responsible
car
for
is
that.
gone.
Cause I'm in
responsible
your
for
spot.
Right. Right.
It's like giving money.
Like, for real. Like, she honestly said that, bro. She said, do you want me to give you my baby daddy number?
he told the barber while he was cutting my hair, "Can you please turn it down?" Had it on speakerphone. He said, "You say what?" Like that. He couldn't believe it. He said, "Are you serious?" She said, "Yes, I will give you his number." He said, "So what you expecting me to say?" "What up, though, man? I know you don't know me. I know you don't know me, man.
You got some money? You got like $300?
Did you bust my windows, man?"
Yeah, nigga, real nigga shit. I did it, bro. Where you
Where
your
you
cash
at?
out?
Yeah, my cash out. I do it, dog. He just, man, you know, sometimes, man, I was drinking Hennessy. I got in my feelings. You know she's a stripper, right?
All that.
No, I love her, man.
Hell no, bro. Yeah, that was her responsibility. Told me.
Yeah, totally. I think that, come on now. All right, I'm going to switch it. I'm at your house.
Mm-hmm.
And my baby mama followed me, got a tracker, and bust your windows out at your house. At your house. Who is responsible? You. I'm still responsible.
You ain't getting out of that.
That's your baby mama. Control that broad.
I think so, yeah. I think so, dog. That's crazy.
Like, what's her problem, bro? Like, get her together.
I really couldn't believe it.
I don't understand. Is it that serious?
But I'm going to just say this, no disrespect.
Mm-hmm.
Y'all women will make our man gone. Y'all beautiful, and it's like, it just, I love women so much. We love women so much. So y'all have some, we got a lot of weak-minded people. So they let certain things control them. So when y'all do that uchi walla walla bang bang on them, they be like, "I love her, man," and they acting a fool. They be hiding in bushes. Are you making what's? Oh, that's a goon in the bushes. Don't worry. You nodding off in bushes.
He watching me and shit, but he good. He ain't gonna touch you. Like what?
He not gonna touch you.
What?
So that was him. Yeah, that was him driving past. But just it's all right. Roll up. No.
But
all right, no, I got it. Okay, that brings me to a new topic. Hold on.
It is the responsibility of the person who's dealing with the other person to make sure they understand. Don't do that. Sometimes people are crazy.
No, that brings me to my next topic.
Go ahead.
You meet a person, you meet a person, you meet a person. We all meet a person, right? Mm-hmm. And they good. Everything good. You know, conversation, everything. Feel like they're a good person. Mm-hmm. But they do tell you they have a crazy ex. Do you still continue to deal with that person or not?
How crazy?
They say out the say I got.
Yes, she say like I'm just gonna be honest with you. Like she don't never say like he killed the last.
My baby
she just basically say like
he's
crazy. He was like if he see us out in public, he probably try to confront you or something like that.
I'm gonna go first. I won't because I know me, and I'm not playing with nobody. So I won't put myself in that position because if he do jump out the bushes, I'm gonna knock him right back in the bushes. So I don't want me to get. You know, I don't want to black out. So I'll leave it alone because I know me. You know what I'm saying? Pinky knuckle. You know?
Right.
What about you? You wouldn't do this?
No, I'm not fighting.
Y'all ain't gonna get.
And I would.
I love it, man.
I'm joking. Hell no.
I'm not fighting.
You know,
now, since he said that, I got another topic. So, are you gonna? It's not worth it. That's what I'm saying. Like, it's like we chilling. Bump the windows.
All right, no. What if you don't find out about the crazy person till you already fell in love with that person?
That's different.
Yeah, that's hard.
That'd be a little tougher.
Yeah, that's way tougher.
A little.
No, well, I'll be like, why you didn't tell me or something?
Yeah,
I'll
that
be
right there.
I'll be
You
like,
let me know what I want.
But you know, them type of secrets people wait to tell you and stuff.
No, that's
because I knew in the beginning
that could be somebody's life, though.
Right.
That's somebody's life, though. Mm-hmm. Like that's not something you should be like, oh, I'm.
But you know, people do that all the time. They tell you, they tell you certain things. Like that should have been the first thing you told me when you met me. They'll wait to like.
And then sometimes, shoot, they'd be surprised. They'd be like, "Damn, I didn't know you gonna do that." Like you know, like
now,
people be tripping.
That's different.
People be tripping.
That's true.
Like, have y'all ever tripped?
Mm-mm.
You never tripped.
No.
You never ever tripped.
Never.
The worst thing I ever did was punch my kid's father in his face.
Like I never.
No, trip like that. You don't got.
Okay, what do you mean by trip? Okay, what do you mean?
Like me and you together, and we split up. We've been together for 8 years. No kids or nothing. We just had a strong relationship. We broke up. Now I finally met somebody else. I'm happy. I'm about to get married and everything.
Oh, so you mean like sabotage? Like
no, right? Or calling her, or pulling up, or knocking on the door.
No.
Like, you never did nothing crazy.
Like you never bust windows. You never keyed nobody.
Clothes, never.
All right, well let's say this. What's the crazy thing you did? If it was just like thump him in the ear or something.
Yeah, like what did you do? Like she said she swung on him. Like what did you do? Swing a mess, throw a chair, picture frame. You know how you walk past and you just knock something on the table on your way out? Like what did you do?
All right, hold on. Have you ever cussed that?
I mean, yeah,
something
I ain't done
nothing.
No, I'm just saying like nothing like physical.
Nothing major, basically.
Mm-mm.
What about you? You said punch. That's the craziest thing it is.
Crazy.
Yeah, I hit him in his face because I found out he cheated.
Mine was like, I tore up an apartment before, the whole apartment. Punched the TV, punched the hard as I could.
But was it deserved?
Yeah.
His was like me. Like one time he hit my sister. One time he hit my sister.
Oh yeah.
So me and my sister jumped him. Like whooped
He
his
deserved
ass.
that.
We whooped his ass, and then the police showed up, and we both we all three said.
I'm gonna watch the whole
It
part.
wasn't us.
I was in the studio. I tore up everything there. I grabbed the refrigerator, threw it on the damn ground, punched the TV, flip table, all that. Yeah.
It'd be like this.
Yeah. What you about to say, Sel? You killed a couple of niggas? What you did?
No comment.
No comment?
Yeah, no comment.
Come on, Sel. This ain't a no comment podcast. This a comment podcast.
NDA.
right. Like, come on, man. We did non-disclosure agreement. Let's get it.
NDA.
You gotta tell.
I'm gonna do something real clean then.
You gonna do the most simple stuff? I choked slamming through the table. Like, what? That was your simple?
Hulk
Like, what?
Clean version. Pay. I took all the backs of her earrings and took all the back pieces out of her earrings. Sorry, man.
It did what with them, bro?
No, you can't put your earrings in.
Yeah, but what you do with the backs? Though? Where the backs go? Is there like a field full of backs?
I threw them away.
Feel for the
Cause she couldn't just go buy more backs.
No, did you really do that, though?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like, that's like the more, I'm changing the subject. That's the most petty. The littlest
most
petty
petty
thing
I
I did. Like, I took the backs of all her earrings because she loved earrings. Yeah.
What's the most petty
And she
thing?
had like 4 ear
I'm trying to think
holes,
my most
4 holes
petty
right here,
thing.
and I just took them all.
What's your
on the way out.
most petty thing you did?
Give me a moment.
Like,
I'm trying to think
petty,
what's my
that's
most pettiest
like
moment.
stupid. It's
I'm on one time.
It's stupid. That's stupid.
I'm on one time back in my little days when I wasn't doing too good financially, right? Me and my girl were sharing the same phone, right? And I remember I took the phone, we was walking down the street arguing, and I threw it over the house on the next block.
Can't find it, never.
And we went to go try to find it. That was the stupidest part. I went to go try to find it after that I couldn't. I was like, man, fuck you.
So why you didn't go?
I did like this.
Why you didn't call it? You didn't know you should call
We
it.
didn't have
and
a
listen.
second phone. We was broke. We was broke. We didn't have no second phone.
Can I see your phone right here, man?
No, I threw it over the house. I threw it over the house. It went on the next block, and we tried to go find it, couldn't find it. That's the most crazy thing I did.
Okay.
I think I did some stuff like took the keys. My girl's about to go, and I took the keys and hit him. Little childish shit.
Like you ain't going nowhere.
Yeah.
I think I did that before, probably. Maybe once.
Took the keys and hit him.
What's the crazy thing that they did to y'all?
But no, I want to hear her petty.
Oh yeah, your parents, she don't remember.
I do remember something.
You took his house shoes, didn't
You unscrewed all the bolts
No,
and the tires on
when I-
that car when you about to pull off.
When I found out that my ex was sleeping with my friend,
Ooh.
I had
You
her
didn't
text
tell-
him and act like everything was good. Tell him to come over to her house. I pulled up at the house, and we were both in the house when he pulled
Oh,
up.
that's cool.
What did he do?
Yeah. I would
said-
I would play smooth. I was like, oh, hey.
I would have said bald face. I would have hit a bald face.
You turned around and walked out?
Oh no, she
Honestly,
she was a very secretive person. The way she told me
Turn
was she
around.
had
Start
me
laughing.
like
Start
I would
laughing.
talk to her about him, and then she
No,
acted
I
like
like-
she
I
knew
undressed.
something that she
That's
didn't know.
what I
She had me come
So
to
y'all
work
were
one day.
Let's
We worked
get it.
together.
And then someone walking
She knew my schedule.
Okay, this what it's
So when I
about.
was at-
All this.
Work, she was at my house. So she was a very secretive person. She had locks on her phone, everything. She called me into work one day, said, I have some information for you. And then she unlocked her phone and handed it to me. I knew right in there was some bullshit because you never, ever, ever unlock your phone. So she showed me his messages, which what she didn't expect me to do was look at what she said. Like, come on, bro, why would I look at one side? So it was what it was.
Wow.
And they lived happily, miserably ever after.
Oh, they stayed together after the.
Oh, they did. And then he went to jail and she divorced his ass in jail.
Damn. So now he got a
They
boyfriend in
went
jail.
married. They got married out of all that.
They got married.
Oh yeah, they really want each other. Yeah, they really like. They
They
really
got
love each other.
married, even though he still calls me.
That done do happen though. They say you would meet somebody to meet somebody.
Did I tell you? I think I told you.
They can.
I know a guy.
Right.
I know a guy that had a baby mother that he was married to.
Right.
Friends started messing around with her. They got divorced, and his friend wound up marrying her, and he stayed friends with him. And icing on the cake. When he was telling me,
His best man
he
is
said
what?
he said he still will go over the house to this day. This is back like 2007. But he was saying he was still going over there chilling with his dude. And
But he don't got no.
no
kids
listen,
with, right? He don't got no kids with,
yeah,
right?
they got kids.
Oh.
They got kids and they was married, right?
Yeah. No, I'm talking about
His friend messing with her behind his back.
Right.
They had a fallout.
Right.
Them two wound up getting married. They had kids.
Right.
He got back cool with the dude, and then
So
today,
they friends again.
yeah, and he would still go over to the house. He said, and he was telling me, he's
Like
like,
chilling, like
yes. Like,
That's
and then
weird.
we playing
He probably-
2K, and
he
his
probably
ex-wife.
really didn't like
No, and
it.
I asked him that. I
He probably didn't like her like
I
that.
just
It don't
said,
matter.
no, I said, I asked him, I said, how can you, I asked him, how can you do that? He said, it is what it is. He said, I just,
Oh,
and in
both
my
of them
mind,
got
I said, he
kids?
gonna kill him.
Both of them got kids?
Yes. No, look, you got a wife right now with kids. right? I mess with your wife behind your back, right? Me and you fall out, me and her fall in love, right? The love, seductive,
Right,
evil
me
shit.
and you still
'Cause-
friends.
Yeah. So then, after we fall in love, we get married, and me and her have kids now. Me and you get back cool. You come to my house,
Like
chill, we
playing
play
the game
2K.
together.
While your ex-wife, my current wife, walks around and cooks and stuff like that, and we
Like,
just
y'all
chill.
want something to drink?
Wearing short shorts.
Yes. And he said, and I asked him how can you do that. He said it just is what it is. But in my mind, I said he gonna
That's
kill both of
weird.
them one day.
Right, that's weird.
Yeah.
Mm-mm.
I think, well, in my opinion, I think she still messing with both of them.
Probably.
I don't know.
That's
I just
right.
know-
Because there's no way y'all gonna be cool.
It's no
what he
way.
said. I
It's no
asked
way he ain't getting
That's
nothing
not
out of
good
it
family.
if he can't smell it every now
No,
and then.
I told you what it is. He's going to kill both of them.
No,
one day.
for real.
All right, y'all. So that was our third episode of He Said, She Said. We try to cover different topics. We had fun with it. I know I did. I had fun. You had fun?
I did.
You had fun? You had fun? You got an Instagram, Facebook you want to put out there?
No, I'm not social media.
Okay. You got an Instagram, Facebook you want to put out there?
Yeah, my Instagram is MONIQUEBRI01.
Facebook. You got one?
My
Thug
Instagram.
nigga.
My,
Thugnigga.com.
my Instagram is no strings 14. Facebook is Marcel Horton, HORTON.
Okay, so.
Follow me.
Oh, man. Go ahead. Go ahead. Send the message.
Click like.
Stalk me, follow me. Hate, love.
Poke me. Remember poke me? Then you poke
Poke.
somebody.
Oh my gosh. I remember that. So look, y'all. Comment. We want to see all the comments. And subscribe. 867 Films. That's what the platform is. Subscribe to that so you can get the future videos. We're gonna come at y'all with more topics. We're gonna have different guests. We're gonna have them two back on if they want to come on. Maybe it's gonna be me and my brother. But we're gonna have different guests. If they want to come back, they can. If they can't, they don't want to, fuck them. No, I'm joking. Like damn.
All
No,
right,
joking.
tell me how you really feel.
Right, no joking. Well, episode 3. So until next time, appreciate y'all for watching. Hope y'all liked it. Put a like down too, because that's gonna help. And see y'all next time.
Peace.